Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Moving at Home with Move It Marion, coming to you live from the Domain Theater at the Marion Cultural Center. Thank you for joining us today. Today is General Fitness, and you know what that means. You're in for a real treat and a great workout with the hardest working woman in fitness, MacKenzie.
Hi, everyone.
So today, before we get into it, make sure that you send us a hello, like us, love us, comment. Let us know how you are this morning. It's a beautiful morning this morning. Let us know how you're feeling and if you're ready to go, if you're ready to rumble, because Kay has some great exercises in store for you today. We're going to be doing weights today, a bit of resistance training. So if you've got hand weights, get them ready. If you don't have hand weights, go to your cupboard and grab yourselves a couple tins of beans or a couple tins of soup. You can use those for your hand weights as well. A couple of safety tips before we get going, because safety is number one with moving at home with Move It Marion. First big safety tip is make sure you don't have anything you can trip over or knock over or any loose rugs or anything like that that's going to cause you an issue when you're exercising, when you're doing your kicks, when you're doing your arm curls. Just make sure there's nothing that you can hit around you. Make sure the small children are locked away, the dogs are locked away, and nothing can get under your feet. Also, please make sure and always exercise within your own limitations. Don't necessarily try to keep up with Kay because she is very fast and very strong and very powerful. So please just exercise at your own pace, listen to your own body. If at any point you're not feeling well or you're a little bit puffed or whatever, take a break, have a drink of water, and just take it easy on yourself for a few minutes and then get back to it. And finally, if you have any prior health conditions or if you haven't been active for a while or if you have any injuries, prior injuries or current injuries, we always suggest that you consult with your doctor prior to commencing exercise, and that includes the session today. So I think that's about all for me. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to turn Kay loose on you. Have a great workout, and I'll see you after the show.
Thanks, Laura. Hi, everyone. Hope you're joining us again, and you've been a regular. I'm looking forward to this as usual. I love doing this every week. It's fantastic. As you know, it's an all-standing class, so it's 45 minutes all-standing, no floor work. And I will be showing you some chair options as requested. And I did that quite a bit last week and we got some good feedback, so I'll do that again. Please have your water bottle handy. I've got mine there. We need to stop and take drink breaks, and I will remind you about that. As Laura said, some weights. If you haven't got weights, your tins of soup or cans of tomatoes or something will do, or the small water bottles filled with water, or if you're quite strong and you haven't got weights, the larger 2-litre milk cartons, once they're emptied, save them up and fill them with water. They actually weigh 2 kilos each because I weighed them on my kitchen scales. So have all that. I always do a warm-up, and then I'll talk to you about what we're doing as we're doing it. I do cardio, that's the cardiovascular system, and we do strength, balance, mobility, functional work, a little bit of core work, and some stretching at the end. A bit of brain work too, which is some of the coordination. We're not doing a dancey one today, although I'm going to do a little taste of one little bit, but it's not too tricky. So I'll press my music, have your water handy. As I said, I think I've covered everything, and we'll get cracking. I'll press play. This is the Spice Girls song. We're going to start with a gentle march. Just a gentle march, and I'll talk to you about posture. So I'm not going really big yet, just nice and gentle. So core control here, engage through the core, shoulders down, breathing, and we're just moving the legs, just like you're going for a walk, but we're just warming up. Just a nice gentle one. Let's have a step touch. I want to loosen up those shoulders. That's it. So starting off a little bit differently today. I've done the same sort of warm-up for a few weeks now, but if you're a regular, you want something a little bit different, don't you? So I thought I'd give it to you. Let's have 2 steps now. I'm going to reach it out to the side. If I do arms and you get confused, that's easy. You just leave your arms out. And do your legs. Don't worry about your arms. Just do your legs. Single steps again. I'm going back to that lovely shoulder roll. Isn't it beautiful? To loosen up through the neck and shoulder area. And we're breathing. Nice deep breath. So I'm getting your circulation going and your mobility. See how we're getting more mobile. 2 steps. So I'm increasing your muscle temperature so that we can do some jolly good workout exercises and things. That's what I'm doing. All right, moving along. Step tap in front. So how's that posture? And are you breathing? Just tap in front. Simple little move. That's it. Make sure you've got good supportive shoes on. Laura's got new shoes. And we're going to go on the heel now. I'm getting some new shoes tomorrow actually. It's on my list. Get some new ones. You need good supportive shoes. Because a lot of body weight comes down on those feet. 4 more, 3, 2. Now we're going to kick the leg low. Just kick it low. Kick. Nice and low. That's the way. And breathe. So you feel you're getting warmer by the minute. 4 more. And shall we do that again? Tap it down. Just tap in front. Tap. Just tapping those toes on the floor. That's good. 4 more. I'm going to go on the heel now. In the heel, this is lovely because you feel that in the back of the leg, in that calf area. Warms it up nicely, gets it ready. 4, 3, and we're going to kick it low. Step, kick. How's that core control going? Are you still engaging through the centre there? Help protect your lower back. Help with your posture. We're going to talk a lot about posture today. Now, normal step touch, we're going to do one for our posture. So we squeeze our shoulder blades together. It's like you're holding 2 plates and you leave your hands up and you squeeze your shoulder blades together. And this is stretching your chest, shoulder area at the front there, and strengthening your upper back. And we're breathing. That's it. Let's go back to a march. And speaking of breathing, inhale up and breathe out. You can go a little bit bigger with your legs now. Inhale and exhale. Take the legs apart. We'll do some big circles. We've warmed up those shoulders. If it bothers your shoulders, don't go big, just go small. We do the warm up without weights. So we've got to get everything warm before we start doing weights. And let's reverse the circle here. Circle down. Your knees point forward over your shoes. And don't forget to write down that you're there. Say, hello Kay, or hi, it's Laura here, or whoever. Please write down so I can say hi to you. And last one, reaching up and in. Stretch. So yes, write in the comments there. Let me know you're there. And I can say hi to you. So I can't see you, but I can pretend. Last one, little march again, but a little bit bigger now. Slightly bigger. Those muscles are warmer. Circulation's happened. Just a little bit more of the warm up and then we're going to move into some cardio or aerobic work. Step touch, circle back. So hopefully you'll know some of these songs. I think it's 90s music. I think that's what I put on. 90s. 2 steps. Which are that. So say hi to me. I want to know you're there. 4 more. 2 more. Kick the leg low. We won't tap it this time. So just going through that warm up a little bit more. Make sure we're ready. Those hips and the top of your legs should be feeling warmer. On the heel. Hi Dolores and Deb and Kay. I know you've done it before. I know those names. Thank you for saying hi. You can always wait and write it down in a break when you're getting a drink. Last one. We're going to step behind now. Behind. How my legs going behind? That's it. Shall we roll our arms? Why not? Are you feeling warmer? All right, let's start our aerobics. Start with a march. Start lifting the knees up. Now you work at your own pace. Everything I've done so far can be done in a chair. You can be sitting in the chair and just marching. So do what I'm doing in the chair if you wish. Step touch, we're going to pull the arms. Pull back. Still remember posture and breathing. As I said, work at your own pace. If you need to stop and have a drink or a rest, please do. Hamstring curl. So, curling the heel up to the bottom. Your knees track and line up over your shoes. It's a great exercise, this one. I tell you every week, don't I? Legs, bottom, cardio and balance. Step touch, we're going to make a bit of a clap today. Step clap. Hamstring curls, down and up. Use those leg muscles. Step clap. At the moment, I'm doing singles. Hamstring curls. You can guess what I'm going to do next. Instead of a single step touch, let's have 2 steps to the side. Lift those arms. Lift those arms up to the side. You can do this in a chair. Just do your arms or just march your legs and do it. You can work it out really. Now let's try a double hamstring curl. This one's a bit hard in a chair, so just march your legs if you want to keep moving. So this is really balanced, isn't it? So I'm still doing cardio and strength. You see how I have to balance? 2 steps again. Here we go. Lift and lift and breathe. Oh, it feels good to move. I like to do an exercise class in the morning. Gets you going for the day, doesn't it? Double hamstring. I think you get more done. I'm always more productive by doing a class in the morning than if I don't. It's funny, you do seem to get more done. 2 more. Back to the beginning. Step clap. So we've got 8, 7, 4, 3. Do you remember those single hamstring curls? Singles. Down and up. 4, 3, 2 steps. Take it up. So I put 4 moves together for our brain as well as our cardio workout. It's good to exercise your brain as well. Double hamstring. 2, 2. 1 more, and I think we'll do that little block or routine 1 more time at the beginning. Step, clap, step. 8 of these. Hamstring curls. 2 steps, just up, up. Let's keep going on this one. It's a good feeling to move laterally. Good for those ankles. We'll finish off with double hamstrings again, double. All right, time to move on to our next bit. Two more. Let's have a march. Now we're going to have a little march to start. I'm going to give you an option of small and big. You can do this in a chair. If you don't want to go big when I go big, please stay on the small, just like that. Those that want to, up we go. Now try not to make a loud noise with your feet. Lift it up. I'm not doing many. Back to small again, so you can stay on small. And breathe. Are you ready? Up we go. Lift those knees. Small again. Our last set, everyone. Do this in a chair if you wish. Hi, Breda, Carol, and Wendy. I know your names too. And big. You're the regulars. Good to see you here. Alrighty. We'll have a deep breath in and a small one again. And breathe out. Let's have some heels in front. Same thing. You can do this in a chair. You don't really need me to sit down because you can see quite clearly what I'm doing there. If you get confused or tired, leave your arms out. Side taps. This is a good one because it's pretty simple. Not too tricky. Arms add intensity. That means it makes the workout harder, but it certainly makes it complex well, doesn't it? Leg behind. push it back. Now you need to engage your core here. Shoulders down. Heel is up at the back. The heel's not touching the floor. The heel is up in the air. 4, 3. Let's do the heels again in front and we're going to swing. Swing. Hi Beverly. Hi Brian. I know who you are. I know both those people. Fantastic. Side tap. So if you can, wash your windows. I looked at mine this morning actually and I thought, well, why would you really? We're coming into winter in a few days, aren't we? So I'm not going to. That's the answer. I'm not going to. 4, 3, leg behind. If you've got good shoulders, arms up. Bad shoulders, down. That's it. See how those arms are adding intensity to the move? This time we're going to have a double heel in front. So arms if you wish. That's it. Oh, and Julianne's there. Hi, Julianne. You're becoming a regular too. I've got you sucked in. Carolyn and Marilyn. And double side taps. We're going to have one arm. One arm. That's a tricep arm, isn't it? But because I'm not holding a weight, I can fling my arm around. If I had a weight, I'd have to be very controlled. Double leg behind. Core engaged. That's it. Nice deep breaths. I'm getting warmer, that's for sure. It's working. 2 more. Now we're going to have a march and just push. So do this in the chair as well. You can have little legs or big. Faster arms if you can. Push. If you can't, that's fine. Stay on your slow arms. Not a problem. Side leg tap again, but we're going to punch. Punch. I won't punch the cameraman. I won't do that to you. I'll punch the camera. Punch. And your heel is up in the air again. Punch. Punch. March and push it. Slow or fast. You choose. It's your workout. Lift those knees. Are you breathing? Remember, you can stop and have a drink anytime you like. Side, punch, punch. I like this one. It's different, isn't it? Punch. Really fit people can jump it, but I won't do that. But you could if you wanted to. Shall we do one more set? And march. A few more regulars there. Tess and Prue. Hi, Prue. And Roz. Fantastic, girls. Push, push. 4 more. Side tap. So I know a couple of you girls are quite fit, so jump if you wish, but I'll just keep it low to stay with our major audience out there. 4 more. Last one. Another deep breath in, another little rest. And breathe out. Okay, bend and tap the leg. We've done this one before. Squat and tap. Core engaged. Get your pizza trays out. Do you remember serving up a pizza? You people have done this with me. Serve me up the pizza. I always say Mamma Mia. I don't know why I say that, but I just say it. Mamma Mia. Now keep the legs going. We're going to go up and down. So leave the arms out. You can do this in the chair. Same thing. I'll just keep reminding you that, especially if you need to just rest every now and again. Pizzas. Right, I'm starting to work harder now, so I'm getting those legs happening. Down and up. Keep breathing. As long as you're breathing and working at your own pace. Reaching up now. And Laura covered all the things that we have to say at the beginning. Have any special considerations, any injuries? Always be mindful of your body and respect your body. And step touch, alrighty. I am going to do a little bit of a fancy one, not very. So you can do this in the chair. You do it standing up. Slight little flavour of rock and roll. So we're going to march and do the mashed potato. One week we'll do this to the proper music if you like. So that's mashed potato. Now the Watusi. And you can just stand still and do your arms or sit in the chair and do it. Now keep marching. We're going to have 2 slaps, 2 claps. This is for your brain as well. 2 slaps, 2 claps. And breathe and posture. 2 slaps and claps. Taking it at your own pace. Back to the mashed potato. Oh, the Macarena, shall I stop? And what to see? I could do the Macarena, maybe another week. I'm into the rock and roll now. Slap and clap, slap, clap, slap, clap. Everyone knows the Macarena, don't they? And the chicken dance. We're not going to mention the chicken dance. Last one, slow right leg. We're going to tap 1, 2, 3, in. I call this rock around the clock. And you've done it before with me. You can do it in the chair, but perhaps just tap front and side if you're in the chair. A bit faster. Here we go. Rock around the clock. Now you can use your arms. You can jump there if you want to, or you can just tap 1, 2, 3. Rock around the clock. All right, tap your right leg. We're going to tap other leg. You can jump there if you want to. And again, you can even put a hip into it, but I won't. Or maybe I will. Rock around the clock. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice deep breaths. Tap the right leg. Other foot. Becky high, Valerie high. And again. Other leg. Alrighty. Little march. Now I'm just going to give you something that you can practice at home. It's a proper rock and roll step. Slow speed. It goes back, rock, 1, 2, 3. I'll turn around in a minute. Back, rock, 1, 2, 3. This is your homework. Rock. And this will be our last bit of aerobics. I'll go your way. So it's back, rock, 1, 2, 3. Ready to go faster? Here we go. Back. This is a rock and roll step or a jive step. So you can put a bit of effort into it if you like. Or if you're used to doing rock and roll, you can hold your partner. This will be our last move. 8 more. Some of the partners at home are holding each other doing this one. 3 more. Last one. All right, give me a deep breath in. Hi, Helen. I think I said hello to Becky and Valerie before, but hi again if I didn't. This is our last bit. You can get a drink and write your name down in a minute. And breathe out. Alrighty, please get a drink and your weights. I'll press pause. I'll slow it down a little bit. So get your drinks, have a drink. And you can do what I'm going to do in the chair, and I'll give you options. I'll bring it in a bit closer so that I can show you a few things if we need to, because we don't move off the spot so much now. So have your drinks and get those weights. Music slowed down, and we'll do some exercises. There's that music. I'm going to challenge you today. I'm going to start with just some normal biceps. So, what do I always say? Knees soft. You might get a prize for remembering this. Hold the weights gently. Draw your name little in. Hi Mike and Trina and Victoria. So knees soft. Engage through the core. Shoulders down. Chin tucked in. And as I said, you do hold the weights gently. Now see, if you're sitting in a chair, you could be doing this, can't you? But I'm going to challenge you, all right? 2 weights in one hand for those that can. We'll start in front, and we're just going to go up and down. So you just rest the other arm and down. See how I'm working here in my bicep? So pretty much everything I do can be done in a chair. There's a few things that might not be able to, but you can just march when that happens, or breathe. Only 2 more. You don't have to use the 2 weights. You can stick with the 1 if you want to, because that's 4 kilos I've got there. Last one. So we switch it over. Just 1 weight's fine. 2 weights is fine. Give that arm a shake. knees, navel, shoulders, and up we go. It's good for our wrists to be able to hold strength as well, isn't it? Better hold some weight. That's it. Breathe out and in. Oh, we've got some more people. Hi, Clemmy, isn't this great? Fantastic. And Claire, welcome. Hope you're enjoying it. I'm going to do 4 more here. 4. And a share song. I have a friend that sings this song and she thinks she's fantastic. I hope she's not listening. She's actually pretty good. Last one. And down. All right. Shake that arm out. 1 weight in each hand. I'm going to put the weights just here at the shoulders. If you're in a chair, I want you just to please do a chair sit to stand, all right? Otherwise, we're going to squat and lift the knee up. So we're going to squat, knees tracking over your shoelaces. So you see, I'm looking there to make sure my knees are tracking. Once I've done that, chest high. Think proud, lifting the chest down. You can do this with weights or without weights. So this is strength and balance. So I'm working your quadriceps and your hip flexors at the front, your hamstrings at the back and your gluteals in the bottom. The leg you're standing on is supporting you in the balance part and your ankle stabilizers. And the chair people, you're doing sit to stands. Catering to everybody. 1 more. Last one. All right, it's tricep time. Beautiful. I'm going to take our elbows back in so they're not out here, not like the chicken dance. I'm going to go back. You do this in the chair. You can always face side a bit of whatever you need to do. So I'm only moving between my elbow and my hand. So I'm not moving my whole arm like this and swinging around. So it's just back. Now this one's quite hard with 2 weights, but we're going to try today. Last one. Now if you're fairly new to this class, you've got shoulder problems, just stay with what we did. Some of you people, I know some names there, come to my classes. So we're going to try the 2. Just pop them by a leg at the back. You can still try this in a chair. And we're only moving, it's like this is resting on a table, and I'm just moving between my elbow and my hand. I'm only doing 8. This is something you can practice at home. 2 more, and that makes it up to 8. Last one. Well done if you got through it. As I said, 1 weight is fine, no weights is fine. Ready? We're only doing 8. Pop that leg back. Here we go. 8. Breathe. 4 more. 4. 3. Last one. How'd that feel? I hope it felt alright. 1 weight in each hand. Roll back. Now we usually do some calf raises, and you can do this in a chair, but today we're going to do it in tandem. So imagine I'm on a tightrope, and then separate the feet. So not right out here, just a little step. So there's my tightrope, just separate. And up and down we go. You could do this in a chair, shoulders down. Notice how the weights are pulling your shoulders down. That's a good thing. Got a long gap between your ears and your shoulders. Great for your posture. Have you let go of that core control? I have to remind myself too. So keep going. We're going to go for 8 more. You stop if you wish. You can feel this quite a bit in the front and the back of the legs, can't you? Working your shins and your calves and your ankles. Ankle stabilizers. 1 more. Rest. All right, now we're going to do it with the other leg. So once again, you come into, you're on a tightrope, and you just separate them a little bit, and we're going to start straight away. But I'm enjoying how those weights are giving me good posture, because they're helping to slide my shoulder blades down the back, which is a good thing. Breathing. 8 more. 8. That's it. How are you going out there? I wish I could see you all. 4 more. Might not be long and we can get together and do a class together. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? 1 more. Now I can feel that quite a bit in my calves, so just give yourselves a march. Same in the chair, just give yourselves a march. That's better. Now I want to do one for our backs. This is a low row. I'm going to do 2 different rows today. Really important you have your knees bent so you're not just hanging over with a straight leg. So we're going to bend our knees. Arms in front, And you're looking forward, once you've seen me, once you've looked at what I'm doing, lift your elbows up towards the back of your room. Please hold your weights gently. So you do look forward. I'm going to look down and up a bit to talk to you, but keep your neck in alignment with your spine. So breathe out, breathe in. You still do this in the chair. It is best if you're in a chair that you have one without arms. You'll be struggling a bit if you've got one with arms, it makes it a bit tricky. So if you're in a chair, just remember for next week, you want one without arms. See how we're working into our backs, shoulders and arms? I'm going to try for 4 more. If you've had enough, you stop. Very important we strengthen our backs. 2 more. And last one. So I always do upper, middle and lower body work. We're going to do some curtsies now. You can put your weights down if you prefer. If you're in a chair, please just do the sit to stands again for your squats, because we're going to do curtsies. So what we're going to do is step to the side, heel up on the other leg and curtsy. Step and curtsy. So you just hold these gently, or you put them on the floor. And as I just demonstrated, if you're in the chair, you're doing sit to stands again. It won't matter if your chair's got arms for this one. So you're still working your legs and your bottom. Really important exercise to do as a sit to stand. And some of the exercises I'm doing today are in our Move It Marion little booklet. They've got quite a few actually today are in that. So I always include half a dozen every week when I do the class that are in the book, so that you'll know how to do them at home. Should we try for 4 more? You stop if you've had enough. Chest high. Oh, feel that in your legs and your bottom. Your knees should track right over your shoe there with your back heel up. And our chair people, you're doing sit to stands. 1 more. Last one. Alrighty. I'll do another one with weights and then we'll do another balance one. So this one's an upright row. Core engaged. Knees soft, chin tucked in. Please stop and have a drink if you need to. We're just going to take our hands to the chest and elbows to the shoulders. Once again, if you're in a chair, just bring them down to the side there. Just lift up to the chest there and down. You might be with your soup tins. It's almost soup weather, isn't it? I think so. Tomato soup. I love tomato soup. Lift. So I'm working your upper trapezius, you know where that is, don't you? And your deltoids. In the shoulder, the upper back area. I've mentioned most times that we have to strengthen our backs and stretch our chests. That's for our good posture. We don't want to walk around humped over. We don't want that hump. Last one, I'm going to do a balanced one. Roll back. Now I'd like you to pop your weights down for this one, please. There is one way only of doing this. You bend your knees, you keep your head up, and you put your weights down. I'll put one there so you can see my feet. I'm going to stand on one leg. If you're brave enough if you're in the chair to stand up, sorry about the noise, you can hold on when we do this. Alright, so you can hold on to the chair if you need to. If you don't need the chair, engaged, so I'm just going to bring my hands, you can come to prayer. Flex the foot and it works your bottom more. You can point your toe, there's nothing wrong with pointing your toe. Feel more like a dancer, don't you? But if you flex it, you're getting more into your bottom. Now I want to try a few more. If you've had enough, you stop. Remember, you've got the chair. If you've been brave enough to stand up, I'm sure you have. So this leg is supporting my body weight. Core engaged, I'm working through the outer thigh. Last one. And down. Oh, we could do that. You can't touch this. Remember this? I'm not doing it. It's all right. You're safe. All right, I'm going to go out and in. I've got a routine to this song, actually. So let go if you want to. I could go right off the stage doing that, couldn't I? Can you keep going and I'll go off the stage? Can I do that, Laura? All right. So we're getting into that supporting leg, ankles, supporting leg, abductor, glutes there. Beautiful. it's good to work the outer thigh. Now I'm going to move on, very similar exercise. It's more balance, I do a lot of balance. For the next one, hold your chair or something, unless you're, it's good to hold on to this one actually. Go back to your first leg so you don't do the same one twice. This time we're going to point our toes like ballerinas, and we're going to lift back. So what you don't do in this one is lift up. So you keep all this controlled, and I'm pointing my toe. It's not a hamstring curl, it's a straight leg. Oh, I can really feel that in my bottom and the back of my legs. This is a good one. So if you've got the chair or without the chair, doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do. 4 more. Now you know you want me to do this, you can't touch this in another week, don't you? I know you do. 1 more. And hammer time. Other leg. Engaged. And we lift it up. So you'll even feel it in your hip flexor a bit. But try not to do this. It's okay if you do a hamstring curl. That's just not my purpose today for this exercise. But there's nothing wrong with doing a hamstring curl. So I always do balance. My supporting leg is holding me up. Working into my hamstrings and glutes. Core engaged. I might do a waist exercise next. I'm thinking about whether we'll do it with weights or not. What do you want to do? Some of you want to do it with weights. You can do it in a chair too. Last one. Good job. Yes, I'm going to do my waist exercise. I'll just move that chair away. So you just need one weight for this one. And you don't have to use the weight. Pop the weight in your left hand, please. Let's do that. Check, 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 check. Hand behind the head. We're going to lift the elbow and go down. So we lift this elbow that's got the weight, and it's fine without a weight. And you can do it in a chair as well. So I'm working your waist, your obliques at your waist. Try not to let the core go. Try to keep that core controlled. Happening. Drawing your navel in. Breathing. You breathe in here. Breathe out. That's the hard bit. Breathe in. Last one. And of course we're going to switch the weight over, aren't we? Switch it over. Behind. Get set up. And lift that elbow and down. Because it's really good to work our core and our midsection on the floor. It's a lot easier, isn't it? But because we're not going on the floor yet, one day we might. Because we're not, I've done my best to include the midsection here. So as I always say, I do upper, middle and lower, front and back, sides to sides. 4 more please. Strength, balance, mobility, functional work, core, brain and cardio work and flexibility work. You get everything. What more could you want? 1 more. And down. Just pop that weight down here for a minute. Roll back. And make sure our necks feel all right after that one. Just take the chin down to the chest. And centre. And we'll go to the side. We've got a couple of people that like doing the neck ones as well. Tisha, hello. And turn. Nice to see you here, Tisha. Last one. A little bit more to go. So you can use weights or no weights. I'm going to do a rotator cuff. Fine in the chair. Head up, knees bent. We might be on the home stretch just about. So your elbows stay in, close to your side so they don't go out here. So this is the shoulder area. And your physio or allied health professional may well have given you this exercise to do for rehab. I'm going to do 8 more if you can. See how easy this is in a chair as well. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. So we've done quite a lot of balance exercises today, haven't we? We've done about 4 or 5 balance exercises. Alrighty, it's just about time to stretch, I think. So please keep your head up, knees bent, weights down. We'll have a deep breath in. So I want to always do a decent stretch and breathe out. And have yourselves another drink, just while I pick another slower song to go to. And please write in the comments if you did like something or if you didn't, and please give us feedback. That would be fantastic. Yeah, so please give us feedback and requests. You might want, you can't touch this next week. I don't think too many people would. Alrighty, knees soft again. Let's stretch through the shoulder. We did a lot of deltoid, a lot of shoulder work today. So if there's an sort of exercise you'd like to do, pop that in the comments during the week or whenever it's good for you, because you can do this later. You can do this exercise again later in the week and change over. So you can repeat it and just write a comment and say, I'd like to do such and such, and we can accommodate and do that. And we're breathing and stretching through there. Shall we go for a bit of mobility now? Pop the hands on the shoulders. I want you to circle up and around. We don't want to lose the mobility. We want to keep moving. That's what we're keeping moving at Marion here. We want to keep moving. Really important. And reverse. You know what I say? We don't want the old person to move in. That's what I tell my classes. We don't want that old person to move into this body, do we? No, we don't. All right, that feels nice. And just take the chin down to the chest again. And back up. And just turn to the side. And center. And the other way. And breathing. Come center, soften the knees. And we'll do a tricep stretch. Feeling this at the back of the arm. It's like you're patting yourself on the back there, so your hands down there. And change arms. Have we all got arms like this lady? She's pretty good, isn't she? You will have by the time you finish with me. Alrighty, one for through here, and I always like to do a flexibility of the wrist, because you can lose that too if you don't do it. There's a lot more stretches I can do on the floor, change over. One week, I'd love to do a whole stretch class on the floor. So you wouldn't even have to stand up at all. You could start off on the floor with your mat and your little knee pad. I can talk to you about that. And we just stay on the floor for the whole thing. You could have a chair nearby to get up again. And you could do so many stretches. It's wonderful. Now, interlace the fingers, soft knees. Pull your shoulder blades apart. Do I need to remind you to breathe? This is stretching your upper back. And then arms up. And we're going to do the same thing behind our back to stretch our chests. So you can either just place your hands here if they won't reach, or a bit further in, or just interlace the fingers and stretch once again through the chest and shoulders, and keep breathing. And release, just circle those wrists and reverse the circle. We're going to do 2 different stretches today. We'll see how you go. We'll do the easy one first. Now when I make this a little bit harder in a minute, you stay on this if you don't like it. If you want a bit of a neck stretch, it's going to be this side. Look down to the floor and breathe. And up. So I'm going to do this again in a minute, so I won't hold it quite as long. So you can just stay here, or you can look down. So I'm going to give you one for your outer thigh we worked. So as I said, if you don't want to do what I'm going to do, just stay there because it's also balance. So this time you're just going to cross your leg over. So you might wobble. So you just see how you go. You might only be able to go that far. And stretch to the side. And that way you get through the outer thigh as well. Keep drawing your navel in this one. Try not to arch your back. And look down if you can. Unless you go dizzy, then look straight ahead. And up, and we change over. Oh, stretch it out. And let's come up and do our calves. I hope you're perfect at the stretch now, because we don't want to be turning out like this, do we? Remember, I always lecture you on that. Front knee bent, back heel down on the floor, feet are parallel, then you bring your weight up centre, and you're stretching this leg at the back in the calf. It is advisable to hold all your stretches for at least 10 seconds. I would say longer. If you can do some of these stretches at home, hold them for 20 seconds or even 30 if you can. Now I want to stretch hands on this bent leg here, toes up, and just lean into it. You hinge from the hips, so you don't just bend forward from your upper body or waist. You just gently hinge forward Some of you are more flexible, you can reach your toes and pull them up, but otherwise I'll just stay with you. I'll stay with the majority. Deep breath. Now this is your hamstring, which comes down from up here to below your knee there. And up, and we'll do the other leg the same. Back heel down, feet parallel, hips squared off, chest high. And breathe. Don't worry, I've got more music. You won't have to listen to my voice the whole time. So at least 10 seconds, a bit longer if you can. Hands on the back leg. Ease forward, I'm hinging from the hips there. Wasn't that nice? It was beautiful, doesn't it? Couple more to go. Hands on your thighs. Just going to release the backs as a cat and cow on the floor. So you hollow out the cow and you curve up like a cat and you keep breathing. So you hollow out and curve up. And one more. All the way up. I'd like to just do one more if I can. Roll the shoulders back. If you've got something to hold on to, that's really good. If you can reach your foot, bring your knee to the knee. Some of you may not be able to do that. That doesn't matter. Just bring your knee in or hold your trousers and pull your foot up a little bit. So you've got that option, or the harder one. So it's knee to the knee, tuck under, and you're stretching your quads at the front of the thigh there. And the other leg. It's always good to hang on to something. We've done our balance. So remember that's level 1, level 2. So if you have any questions or feedback, it's most welcome. If you have any special considerations or anything you'd like to let me know about, please do. But questions, feedback, help, all of that. It's been a pleasure once again to teach you. And I'll have a deep breath in and then Laura will come and chat to you a little bit more. And I'll turn that music off for you. Deep breath in. And breathe out. Thank you so much. And here comes Laura. Good job, everyone. I'll just turn our music off. Have another drink while Laura's chatting. Oh, she's going to do something special. That's it.
Can't touch this.
Very good.
How was it? Was it all right?
That was good.
Yeah, I think it does need a little bit of work though.
No,
so,
that was pretty good for you.
Kay's seen me dance before. It's a work in progress. Had to try out my new shoes as well, of course, today. Look, I think personally I would like to see Can't Touch This in all of its full splendor at some point in the future, as well as the Macarena.
Yes.
Yeah, you reckon?
We're going to have a whole dance class if they wanted it.
Whoa, do you want a whole dance class?
Yes,
Let us know. Let us know. And also just let us know, maybe if you don't want a whole dance class, if you do, let us know. If not, let us know whether you'd like to see a bit of You Can't Touch This and a bit of Macarena, because because she's dying to do it, really, I think.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
I am.
Now, what's their homework this week?
This week I'd like them to do push-ups, and I wish I had a wall I could do it on. I don't know. I really want you to do some push-ups, but on the wall. So,
can we spin around to the wall, Trent? Or
that wall might be
this wall? Yeah,
is that all right? Oh, thank you, Trent. This is really good if you could do this. I'll just wander over. This will be your homework. You have to have a stable surface. I can't do this just on anything. Hands about shoulder height. Now I'll do the easy one first. You take your nose into the wall and you push back. Now the hardest bit's pushing back. So this is where you breathe in. Now you breathe out. Now if you're a bit stronger, you can go back a bit further, lift your heels off, breathe in and breathe out. So you have to keep your elbows soft so we're not locking them in like this. And that's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to do 10 one day and 10 another day. Just a couple of times during the week, please.
Excellent.
That's what I would like for
Excellent.
homework. Thank you.
Thanks for accommodating us there, Trent.
Yes, thanks.
Fine job behind the camera. So wall push-ups. Bring your feet back further to make it a bit harder.
Yes, and heels up.
And heels off the ground as well.
Yes. You can do them on a chair, but see if I did them on this, I'd be slipping. can't do that. But
Yeah,
if
no,
this was,
against a wall.
it has to be strong. Yeah, against the wall.
Against the wall. All right. Wall push-ups. You've got your homework. Now, I do need to let you know that on the week of, it's not next week, but the next week, Kay is going to be switching to Thursdays here in the theatre. So the first Thursday will be the 11th of June at 10 a.m. Because as you might be aware, COVID restrictions are easing. Face-to-face classes are starting to start back. And of course, Kay is in very high demand. So she's got to attend to a face-to-face class on Wednesday. So the 11th of June will be our first class on a Thursday. So we'll have general fitness Thursday mornings at 10 a.m. starting on the 11th of June. And then, of course, we'll keep the Tai Chi Friday mornings at 10 a.m. as well. So thank you for joining us today. Also, just let you know, if you are age 60 plus and you live in the city of Marion or surrounding suburbs, you may want to sign up for the Move It Marion mailing list so that you can keep up to date with all of the face-to-face programs when we get those going again. So the number to contact me on to sign up for the mailing list is 7420-6494. That's 7420-6494. Or you can email me at Move It Marion. I always mess that up.
It's written on your here, isn't it? Is it written there?
Oh.
Over this side, I think.
Oh, Move It Marion at marion.sa.gov.au. So please sign up for the mailing list. You're not going to want to miss it once we start back to face-to-face programs. Kay will be there. She'll be doing a program for us on Thursday mornings. We'll have Tai Chi. We've got boxing. We've got Zumba. Not exactly sure when we will be able to start up because we are having some special considerations for the population group, you lovely young old folk, 65 plus. So we have to have some special considerations about that. So we're taking advice from the government on that. So we might not get to start up straight away from next week. I think they're starting the live classes, aren't they? From 20 people, is that right? Next week?
They changed it last night to 10.
Back to 10 again,
yes,
right.
So it's a bit tricky at the moment, but I'll be here next Wednesday with you.
Yeah.
I'll be here, and then the next week I'll be here on the Thursday with you.
Yeah. So we'll play that by ear, but we'll give you as much notice as we can. But in the meantime, we'll be coming to you live from the Domain Theatre each week on Thursday, starting the 11th of June, and on Fridays as well. So thank you for joining us today. I want to say a special thank you to Sean and Trent, the guys behind the camera and the audio, doing a fabulous job as always. Fantastic. True professionals and wonderful to work with. Thank you very much. Keep moving, and we'll see you on Friday with Tai Chi. Bye-bye for now.